Time now for the good, the bad, and the incredibly ugly, brought to you in part by EdisonFactor.com. Food for the mind. It contains complex supplements for the brain and important brain neurotransmitters. I drink it daily. The good. Daniel Ellsberg, a 79-year-old whistleblower who uncovered the Pentagon Papers and shed some light on U.S. involvement in Vietnam 40 years ago, proved over the weekend that you're never too old to make a statement for a good cause. Ellsberg joined about 30 other people who were arrested outside Quantico Marine Base in Virginia for protesting the treatment of Bradley Manning, the man accused of leaking classified documents to WikiLeaks. And the very next day, Ellsberg was arrested again for protesting the Iraq War outside the White House. 2 arrests, 2 good causes. Well done, Mr. Ellsberg. The bad. House Republicans. What's the next item on the legislative agenda that will cut our deficit, put Americans back to work, and turn our economy around? The legislation to affirm that "In God We Trust" is the nation's official motto. I'm not making this up. A bill authored by Republican Randy Forbes was passed out of the House Judiciary Committee last week and will likely be voted on this week, and declaring "In God We Trust" as the official national motto, and encourages the slogan to be plastered everywhere on public buildings, including government buildings and schools. How many jobs will be created by the legislation? Well, other than maybe a few sign plasterers, 0. How much will the deficit be cut by? Actually, it'll be increased by the cost of the sign plasterers. How many people will this bill anger? A lot. But I guess that's the Republican way. Oh, and by the way, "In God We Trust" was already made the official state motto of the United States back in 1956, so the legislation is not even necessary. But it's more important than debating whether or not we should be in Libya and have a declaration of war. Republicans don't want to go near that. And the very, very ugly Georgia State Representative Bobby Franklin. Franklin previously made this list for introducing legislation to force women to prove that miscarriages happen due to natural causes. Today he's on the list because of some mind-bogglingly ugly tweets he made over the weekend. Reacting to U.S. intervention in Libya, Franklin tweeted, "This is nothing but pure evil. How would we like it if other countries launched attacks upon the United States because of our regime's war on the unborn? May the Lord have mercy on us." Wow, I really hope this was just a case of drunk tweeting. But sadly, I think the guy really is that crazy. And that's very, very ugly.